So this is the section 2. That's gonna explain how we're gonna do it. The first step, I hope Mom and Jen, you all gonna do the loan pre-qualification, and then we can discuss how we're gonna do this, right? And after you got a pre-qualification, the loan officer gonna submit your registration to this program, and by late of April, they're gonna have the lottery and randomly have the name came out. This program gonna sponsor 16,000 families this time in California. So if we very lucky got a name, it's not 100% we need to do this. We still have 90 days to buy a house, or we just give up without any cost. So that's why I really think it's worth to try, because as I said last video, whenever you're ready to buy a house, it now means we're financially ready to buy a house, because we don't have that 20% down payment. And yes, there is a program can qualify for 3.5 or 5%, but I was concerned the loan amount we cannot qualify, because now for example, for $500,000 house, the government already help you pay $100,000, so you only need to qualify for $400,000 loan, which I think Jen even by herself is easily to reach. But think about, if the same amount house you only can put down 3.5%. What's the rest? What's the rest? 96%. You all need to pay from your pocket, which I really don't think at that point is like you 100% can qualify that amount alone. And the worst case, I'm talking about the worst case, is Jen have a great income, have a great tax return, have a great W-2 at this point. But I was worried if someday she cannot work full-time, or she cannot qualify loan anymore. Even we ready, we want to do that together without her qualification of the loan, there's not much we can do at that point. So why I insist we need to try or make a plan within this couple years to do it, because only this time Jen can qualify for a loan and bought a house under her name. And why I still convince you guys we need to do in California, we need to do in this area, because that's my offer. I want to pay everything out of my pocket. If there's any cash, that's include closing costs, that's include remodel, that's include buy the appliance, that's include handyman fix everything. Why? Because I don't think we can buy a dream house for everybody love to move in. So if you guys not move in, then we just buy a very good house, then I can rent out for balance all the costs every month. For example, we bought a house, the monthly payment is $3,000. Then we find a location, I will confident the house can rent out for example, $3,200. Extra cash I can easily cover every month. So basically, the government pay you the down payment, but the house support itself. So extra money, extra cost, I gonna pay up front to pay it, to fix it, to everything. But I believe the rent will keep increase. And I believe we found the area is high demand of the rent. And no mention, I even can do short-term rental, Airbnb rental, and for extra income, I can cover my cost. But someday, if you don't want to leave other house, the rent increase crazy, you want to move back this house, you always can move back your own house. So that's kind of, we bought a house, we cover 2 family, we cover mom and dad. Someday their landlords go crazy. They don't want to rent it to them for any reason. They give them 60 days eviction. They have to go. Then at least they can move back their own house with a very stable cost every month, and they don't need to move far away. They don't need to pay high rent, and we don't need to worry about money. Same thing like Jen. That's why I hope she can consider this, because this is similar concept like insurance. We kind of buy a layer of the protection for two of your family. If something happens, you have a place to stay, and I will be responsible to take care of the house and to balance the income as an expense. So that's my section 2 proposal. Why I really push you guys to do it. It's not for something at this present. You guys pretty much very comfortably live at this moment. That's why I understand why you don't want to do this. But if something happens tomorrow, at least we try our best to build up our protection level. If something not happen tomorrow, that's my section 3 gonna cover. At least you have an equity in your future. If you want to do something, you want to buy a house in your Ohio state, this house can turn to your down payment for your future plan.